just in case y'all didn't hear, while everybody's coming on, I'm back. But I'm going to play just these little clips real quick, like this one. Let's just play them while everybody's coming back on.
Because she likes to be all in the comments. She likes to be all up in the comments.
Oh, no.
She can't seem to just leave me alone and keep running her mouth even after
Oh, no. I thought I did all these horrible things to her.
After I had said anything to her, and she's been the aggressor the entire time.
No, she lied.
I hadn't said anything to her. It's been
her and NJ and Cropper got all together and lied.
No, I'm not going to hide anything from her. I'm going to show her exactly what I'm going to do.
Yeah, you did.
Show her exactly what I'm going to do.
Oh, aren't you tough? Oh, she's mad because I called her a drug addict too, guys. And by the way, when you get online and you can't eat your sandwich because you're all drugged up, you know, that's probably true. Just saying.
How about that? I'm going to go to the state discipline.
The state discipline.
So you know what that is.
No, I don't, because there's no such thing.
The state bar.
The state bar is it.
The lawyer's state discipline, because, well, that's what they told me to do.
No, they didn't, because there's no such thing.
And then they told me to turn you into the state discipline.
The state discipline,
So
she says, which doesn't exist. Okay.
So
but y'all, you people keep listening to this garbage. Just keep listening to this garbage. That's fine. Go ahead. You have a choice. Hey, go get Joanne. Go get these people, because I'm about to show you who targeted children. Because again, keep in mind, have I ever talked about the Turner children in any, shown their picture?
How about that?
How about that? Yeah, how about that, Miss Blair? Thanks for your video. Now we're just going to play these clips. Like I said, we're back to where we were. This is Miss NJ.
Yeah, and the question was asked, why did I dox him? It's public. I didn't dox anybody.
It's public.
Because he did it first.
That's exactly why I did it, because he did it first. Really? 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 But she doesn't do these things. Oh, I hope y'all get everybody in here. You want to hear some vile, some disgusting, vile trash? Listen to this. Listen to this.
You want to see my face, you want to hear my voice, whatever the case may be, so you get to do it now. So now you can really fucking rub one out.
Oh, isn't that such a man? Okay, let's hear this one. Oh, this is a good one.
One that would teach your son that balls go in a glove and not in your ass or your mouth.
Let's target an entire community with hate speech. But she doesn't do anything. She doesn't do anything. She can say what she wants when she wants. Are y'all ready? Let's listen to this one more time. Listen, there's several. But she doesn't target anybody. No, just a whole community with her hate speech.
One that would teach your son that balls go in a glove and not in your ass or your mouth. So,
isn't that nice? See what this is.
I'm sorry your son had to go teach himself how to play ball.
She doesn't talk about children. Did you hear her say son?
Playing ball meant putting balls in your ass and balls in your mouth.
Oh. Lovely. Let's just target a whole protected class of people. But she can do and say what she wants when she wants, right?
Maybe Jeff should have got his fat ass off because he spends time with his father and they play ball together. My son knows balls don't belong in your ass, balls don't belong in your mouth.
God. Okay, I don't want Shauna might not want to hear this. I don't even know if she's heard it, but this might be how Mr. Cropper talks about rape victims. And oh no, this is a good one. This one, I'm sorry, I can tell y'all what it is because I can actually see it. This is, they don't talk about children. They don't target children. They don't do any of those things, right? None of it. They don't do that. Somebody shared this with Miss Cray Cray. I think she's forgotten. I think she's forgotten.
Your blind daughter. I mean, I can't make any.
Shauna might not want to hear this. I don't even know if she's heard it, but this is how, this might be how Mr. Cropper talks about rape victims. And oh no, this is a good one. This one, I'm sorry, I can tell y'all what it is because I can actually see it. This is, they don't talk about children. They don't target children. They don't do any of those things, right? None of it. They don't do that. Somebody shared this with Miss Cray Cray. I think she's forgotten. I think she's forgotten.
Your blind daughter. I
mean, just in case y'all didn't hear, while everybody's coming on, I'm back. But I'm going to play just these little clips real quick, like this one.
your blind daughter. I mean, I can't make any.
Lovely. Let's just talk about the
You
blind.
were asked.
Listen to
By
this.
me, and I showed that the other night. I asked you at that point. You're like, I just want somebody to come out and. But you never show shit. You just run your fucking mouth. You make fucking excuses. You make shit up, and you fucking run with it.
They don't like people to talk.
You were even fucking touched, let alone assaulted.
Cropper.
Or show where your daddy didn't fucking touch you in the fucking poop shoe. Because that's all you keep claiming.
Oh, it's for him to decide. Oh, let's not forget, it's for Cropper to talk to.
You were asked.
Listen
me,
again.
I showed that the other night. I asked you at that point. You're like, I just want somebody to come out and. But you never show shit. You just run your fucking mouth. You make fucking excuses. You make shit.
That is very patchwork, complete bullshit. This right here, where I was talking about, where it conveniently clips out, where she tries to splice some things together, which you can hear right there, is where I was talking about Shauna Mune, talking about wanting to have somebody go ahead and back her up about her being lying about Columbine, about not being there. See, Shauna Monet lied about Columbine and claimed that she was at the school shooting, except for the school shooting happened on a Tuesday, and she claimed that she was there the day before. So you can tell right there that shit is spliced together. Has not; those are like two completely different things. She cuts out the part where I say about the video is already up on my Periscope as well, where it talks about the fact that she wants somebody to stand up for her about Columbine. I said I don't have enough information about it, but if you get it to me, I will. But now what Materna did is tried to splice something there and did a really shitty job of doing it, but that's what it is, trying to spin a narrative.
It up and you fucking run with it. Show where you were even fucking touched, let alone assaulted. Or show where your daddy didn't fucking touch you in the fucking poop shoot. Because that's all you keep claiming.
Oh, it's for him to decide.
These are the same people who attacked Amy Lynn Douglas for her being attacked and everything else because they couldn't access her records, which are sealed. So these are the same people who did all that shit. So, you know, they keep talking about Amy Lynn has to come out and prove it. Well, Shauna comes out and makes all these accusations, and I told her the same thing. You want to go ahead? They've been attacking Amy Lynn relentlessly for about 3 or 4 weeks now. And it got to the point where they did like a 3-hour scope, calling her a whore and a liar and everything else because they couldn't access her records. And Shauna was one of them. But Shauna keeps claiming that her dad, who was a sexual predator, convicted, is a great guy. And then she comes out with this new lie about, oh, I was touched when I was 14. Well, they kept telling Amy Lynn that she has to prove it. Prove that you were attacked. Prove this. So I turned around and said the exact same thing back to him. But Materna trying to splice two parts of a conversation together is complete bullshit. She's spinning a narrative, which is exactly why this is recorded.
It's his attack on females.
I don't know if you were even fucking assaulted or not. You lie so fucking much that you don't even know what to fucking believe. Oh, Princess Snowflake.
Listen to this. This is Mr. Constitutionalist. How he treats a claim of abuse that a woman has.
What about how you guys treated a person who had actual abuse? See, don't start your bullshit. This is what I'm talking about. These people trying to spin this bullshit.
Fucked you in your ass, you fucking stupid twat waffle. Never did I say your daddy stuck you in your booty hole. Never happened. But see, you want to keep lumping me in to things that supposedly you claim somebody else.
That's right. Here's your advocate.
The things that Gina was already proven to be shown with her racist shit and her dogs, and you don't want to be, you want to like completely not be part of that, right? Like it didn't happen. The people you're.
Yeah, this is your advocate. This was just the other day. Let's hear it. We can hear it one more time.
Yes, because Shauna Monet claimed that I was out there saying things because somebody else said something. She claims that I was the one saying it. So I clarified, I didn't say it. But I also clarified the fact that I don't know if it did or didn't happen. But they were all over Amy Lynn and fucking made a 3-hour scope about her and her attack and everything else. Multiple attacks. And demanding that she show proof of everything. So when it's flipped around back on these people, they don't like that shit. Now Materna wants to try to spin into some bullshit false narrative. In this same video, later on in the video, Materna claims that I say that I had child pornography on my computer, which never fucking happened, nor do I ever have anything like that on there. But she contacted the FBI, made a false report on top of other things. This video is the most disgusting one yet.
Hold on.
Link and invite people and everything else. And you guys can share this one too if you'd like to give everybody.
Let me find it one more time.
I don't know if you were even fucking assaulted or not. You lie so fucking much that you don't even know what to fucking believe.
Listen, here is Mr. Cropper, how he treats a woman and how he's mad, so he takes his anger out on an abuse victim.
But again, let's not talk about the fact of them going at Amy Lynn for hours on a fucking Periscope video, calling her a liar and fucking rehashing a bunch of shit because they couldn't find her records because they're fucking sealed. See, this is what they do. They do this shit, and then they spin it around because they get mad when you do it back to them. Thing of it is, I haven't been half as vile as these fucking people are. But here's Materna trying to spin her narrative bullshit.
I never said your dad fucked you in your ass, you fucking stupid twat waffle. Never did I say your daddy stuck you in your booty hole. Never happened. But see, you want to keep lumping me in to things that supposedly you claim somebody else has
It's the
said.
victim's
Yeah,
fault.
you want
He
to
can
know
talk
things
like
that
this
Gina
because
has
it's
already proven to be
someone
some
else's
racist
fault.
shit and her dogs, and you don't want to be, you want to like completely not be part of that, right? Like you didn't happen, the people you're associated with, right? How about the pedophile that I'm about to expose tonight?
Oh yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute. Let's listen to that one more time.
I don't know if you were even fucking assaulted or not. You lie so fucking much that you don't even know what to fucking believe. Oh, Princess Snowflake, Queen Columbine.
This man has a daughter.
Look at you go over there.
And his
God.
Son is
First
around
of all,
this man.
I never said your dad fucked you in your ass, you fucking stupid twat waffle.
He claims to be an advocate.
Never did I say your daddy stuck you in your booty hole. Never happened. But see, you want to keep lumping me in to things that
He claims to
you
help
claim somebody
court
else has
cases and advocate for both women and men.
I never said I help court cases. I help people show them their fucking rights, the Constitution, Supreme Court case law. Stop trying to spin your bullshit, Karen.
And this is how, he's supposed to judge someone and say what he believes when someone makes him angry. This is how he talks to people.
You lie so fucking much that you don't even know what to fucking believe. Oh, Princess Snowflake, Queen Columbine. Look at you go over there. My God. First of all, I never said your dad fucked you in your ass, you fucking stupid twat waffle. Never did I say your daddy stuck you in your booty hole. Never happened.
And again, this is in response to this one here, Shauna Monet, her claims that I have said such a thing, which never fucking happened. Nor did I hear anybody else say it. But he was on here making accusations about a lot of the shit. That's what happened. That's my response, because I get tired of the shit.
This is how he talks to people
to things
that make him angry.
Claim somebody else has said, but yeah, you want to the things that
because you're supposed to shut up. Shut up.
And her dogs, you don't want to be. You want to like.
All right, let's see what this one is.
Link and invite people and everything else. And you guys can share this one too if you'd like to give everybody kind of a heads up. Ever exploit a kid like that? That kind of shit, I would report right to the fucking FBI. I mean, there's no fucking question.
Listen closely.
There's no. But stuff that I've been sent is absolutely fucking vile. And again, this person was called out for those pictures and stuff that they're posting all over the place. So.
Okay. This was from, I don't know exactly what day it was. It was recent, but he is talking about, and he specifically says that material was sent to him to quote unquote expose this person. And then he says he would usually turn it right over to the FBI. But this time, yes, he did just admit to receiving pornography, if he's telling the truth.
Where the fuck did I ever say child pornography, or any pornography for that matter? Where the fuck did I say anything about pornography at all, let alone child pornography? Do you see how they start spinning this shit? Shauna, this is the lawyer Karen Pettit Materna. This is the way they try to spin this shit.
And so, and he says he would have immediately turned it over to the FBI, but this time he is going to just, I guess, keep it in his computer, in his phone, so that he can put it all over the internet, I guess. So, Mr. Crawford, that's probably not a good thing to admit that you received vile child pornography.
Where did I say pornography at all, let alone child pornography, you twisted cunt?
Via the internet or the mail, however they sent it to you, because you said they sent it to you. So that's probably going to be checked out. Just saying. But normally, remember, he said normally he would have just turned it over to the FBI, but this time he's going to expose with it. So, and much was sent to him, he said. A lot was sent to him. The most vile is what he said. And then he goes on, which I'm not even going to play because he talks about some really disgusting things. But yes, he did. He just admitted on a live video that he received child pornography.
No, he didn't. The words pornography never came out. The words child pornography never came out.
From several people, he said. A lot of it.
Now I say several. Okay. She has to twist the shit.
Normally he would turn it over to the FBI, but this time, let me see if I can find it one more time to play it. I want y'all to listen carefully. I don't know which one it was.
Fucking mouth. You make fucking excuses. You make shit up, and you fucking run with it.
Yeah. Hold on. I want y'all to listen closely.
Yeah, listen
to
closely.
what he says.
Listen closely to what I say.
You were asked by me, and I showed that the other night. I asked you.
One.
I don't know if you were even fucking assaulted.
Nope, we're not gonna listen to that again.
Lynn
We already heard that.
People and everything else. You guys can share this one too.
Here we go. And he wants it shared. Listen. Everybody listen.
That kind of shit I would report right to the fucking FBI. I mean, there's no fucking question. There's no, but stuff that I've been sent.
But the stuff he's been sent.
I've been sent is absolutely fucking vile.
He was sent vile child pornography, he's claiming.
Where the fuck did I say pornography at all, let alone child pornography? Again, spinning a bullshit narrative. Twisting shit that was never said to crowd target and convince people that I had child pornography on my fucking computer, my phone, or otherwise. Never did the word pornography nor child pornography ever come out. Not once.
Stuff that they're posting all over the place. So
that would be receiving.
Scramble like little
receiving, rats. And he says I'm scrambling or we're scrambling, whoever the hell he's talking to, when he gets online and says that he's transporting child
people and everything else. You guys can share
pornography. Listen
again. Where does it say child pornography or pornography at all? But she's spinning this shit, trying to convince people so they can crowd target me.
Again.
ever exploit a kid like that. That kind of shit I would report right to the fucking FBI.
But
There's no fucking question. But stuff that I've been sent.
Stuff that I've been sent
is absolutely fucking vile. And again, this person.
So this time he's not going to turn it over to the FBI, but he was sent it. So I guess what is he keeping? The vile child pornography he's claiming was sent to him.
The word pornography never came out, nor did the phrase child pornography ever get uttered by anybody but her, trying to tell people to basically fucking crowd target me and trying to defame me. At no point did the word pornography at all come out, let alone child pornography. That phrase never came out. The word pornography never came out, ever. But do you see how she's twisting this shit, trying to push a narrative to have me crowd targeted, etc.?
That's your advocate. That's your man. That's your Mr. Cropper. NJ, that's your good buddy. Listen, one more time.
Invite people and everything else.
Invite, because we want to share it with everybody. But we don't talk about children, and he claims his have been targeted.
That kind of shit I would report right to the fucking FBI. I mean, there's no fucking question. But stuff that I've been sent. The stuff that I've been sent is absolutely fucking vile.
The stuff that he has been sent is absolutely fucking vile, is what he says. But he would normally turn it over to the FBI, but this time, what's he gonna do? Exploit children? Keep it on his computer? What's Mr. Cropper gonna do with it this time? Kind of scary, huh? You want to hear it one more time?
Everything else. You guys can share this one too if you'd like to give everybody kind of a heads up. Ever exploit a kid like that? That kind of shit I would report right to the fucking FBI. I mean, there's no fucking question. But stuff that I've been sent. Stuff that I've been sent is absolutely fucking vile.
Mr. Cropper. Let me read this comment right here. He has a folder for that too. He put a password on it, so it's also sealed. Well,
what the fuck are they talking about? Folder for what? Where? And a password. You got your. Look at this shit. This is Marietta Marie's daughter. Marietta Kenny's daughter.
You know, a password doesn't mean. Yeah, let's have him as a speaker. Let's put a password on it, and then we're not committing a crime by receiving vile, in his own words, pornography of children via the internet. But normally we would turn it over to the FBI. But this time, this time he needs it. Is that what he's saying? I don't know. Not for me to figure out. But you don't get on the internet and say you're receiving vile anything with children. Okay. Hey, Judy, you want to hear something? Listen to your advocate. Listen to your Mr. Constitutionalist. Listen to your favorite person say this.
Link and invite people and everything else. You guys can share this one too if you'd like to give everybody kind of a heads up.
Let's share it, everybody.
Never exploit a kid like that.
Never exploit them.
Report right to the fucking
report
FBI.
To the FBI.
I mean, there's no fucking question.
No question.
But
this time,
I've been sent.
The shit he's been sent.
Stuff that I've been sent is absolutely fucking vile.
The stuff that he has been sent is absolutely fucking vile. But he would normally report it to the FBI. So I guess you're right. I guess it is in his computer, password protected, so that makes it not a crime. And an advocate for who is this man? The constitutionalist for who is this man? Because I don't know about anybody else on this box, but I'll be damned if somebody's going to send me some vile children's anything, and I'm going to get on a live video and say, I got it. He doesn't say, he says several people, Judy. So I you know, just my take on it. So several people are sending to Mr. Cropper vile child pornography. These people are rocket scientists, aren't they? Not to mention total creeps and total disgusting human beings. I mean, you missed it, Judy. I don't think she's in here again, so I'll play it again. I don't know if you heard this, Judy, but here we go. Listen to this one. Who knows where he sent it to, but it will be found out. Because that's not something you play with, Mr. Cropper. You don't play with children's pictures. That's not up to you. And you said you had them. In your own words, you said they were sent to you. Oh, passing porn on the internet, child porn on the internet? Oh, but these people are supposed to not ever do anything to children. Yeah, whatever. Share that with Cray Cray's dumbass. Yes, and he said, no, what he said was normally he would send it straight to the FBI, but this time. We'll listen to it again. Hold on, we'll listen to it one more time. Let's see. I don't want to put words in the creep's mouth. Anybody that is around this man needs to get away from him. He thinks it's okay to get online, talk about how he has received vile child pornography.
Never said it.
And normally would turn it over to the FBI, but this time from several people sent it to him.
Link and invite people and everything else. And you guys can share this one too if you'd like to give everybody kind of a heads up. Ever exploit a kid like that, that kind of shit I would report right to the fucking FBI. I mean, there's no fucking question. There's no, but stuff that I've been sent.
But the stuff I've been sent
is absolutely fucking vile.
Is absolutely fucking vile.
Again, this person was called out.
Yeah,
this picture.
He was sent it, and normally he would report it to the FBI, but this time. Either way, he admitted that it came and went through the waves on the internet to some inbox of his. So, let's do it one more time. This is your advocate. This is your constitutionalist. This is what are those people over there. This is their best friends. This is the person they chill with. This is the person that has been talking about me non-stop about what I do. Let me tell you something, Mr. Cropper. I can guarantee you that I have never passed child pornography across the freaking internet. You piece.
Neither have I, you lying fucking twisted cunt. Never, ever. Didn't even say the words pornography or child pornography. You lying twisted cunt.
Of shit. And then claim you don't exploit children and that normally you would turn it over to the FBI. You just cashed a check that your sorry ass will not. You just wrote a check your sorry ass will not be able to cash.
No, Materna. You're the one that's going to be fucking overdrafted. I guarantee it. Because you sat there, said I said shit I didn't say, and tried to spin it in order to fucking, again, crowd target me. By spinning your bullshit narrative and lying, claiming I said something I never fucking said. Ever.
Because it's in your words. Wonder what else they'll find in those computers, Jim. Let's listen to it one more time.
Link and invite people and everything else. You guys can share this one too if you'd like to give everybody kind of a heads up. ever exploit a kid like that. That kind of shit I would report right to the fucking FBI. I mean, there's no fucking question. There's no, but stuff that I've been sent is absolutely fucking vile. And again, this person was called out for those pictures and stuff that they're posting all over the place. So let's watch them scramble like little rats. Okay? So we're going to say 8 p.m. East.
Oh, because he's going to watch people scramble like little rats instead of turning over the child porn.
Ever exploit a kid like that, that kind of shit I would report right to the fucking FBI. I mean, there's no fucking question. There's no, but stuff that I've been sent is absolutely
That's
fucking
so disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting. Since I mean, it's absolutely disgusting. And if he would do it once, if he would do it one time and think it's okay to receive that on his computer, to get on the internet and talk about it and call somebody out, he is no different than whoever stood in front of those children and took whatever it is he's looking at. No different. He is not a reporter. He is not anything except for a thug on the internet that decided he wanted to solicit child pornography from several people.
Again, I never solicited shit. And second of all, no pornography, let alone child pornography. But she has now said this, 15, 20 fucking times in a row to try to push that in someone's head, that that's what was said. It's exactly what she's done.
You heard him say. Several sent it to him so that he could get on the internet and try to be a badass. Or did he want it for another purpose? That's not for me to decide. Or did he already have it? Who knows? All right, that's that. And I'm going to move on because it makes me extremely angry. Extremely angry. After that trash has been on here running his mouth, calling people, calling women all kinds of names, all kinds of garbage. And then he wants to make a big deal about me in the very beginning, saying he was a pedophile. You want your proof, Mr. Crow?
In the very beginning, my ass, lady, this happened like a fucking month ago. And you got no proof of anything now. You lied about it then, you lied about it now.
Upper, there it is. I wasn't wrong.
You were, bitch. Oh, you were.
Because you see, I deal with you scum nonstop. And I can see straight through you.
That's her famous line. Always, I can see right through you. She's trying to cover her ass. That when she called me a fucking pedophile before, she had no fucking proof. There's no accusation. She did it out of fucking malicious intent. The same way with this, that she has taken and spun this shit for malicious fucking intent. None of the things that she's claiming I said did I fucking say. Ever. But she's attempting again to crowd target me.
So keep talking. Yes, it was out of his own mouth. And oh, the outrage when I called Cropper a pedophile. Well, wait, let's listen to it again. Everybody wanted their proof. Everybody wanted their proof. Remember? Everybody wanted proof. Proof.
You don't even have proof.
And I said I didn't have it, but it didn't mean that he wasn't a piece of crap. And he didn't play around with things he wasn't supposed to and receive vile, in his own words, vile from several people. And he would normally turn it over to the FBI, but, yeah.
And she put like, magically, when she sucks at putting these clips, you can hear where it's going from one clip to another clip. You could tell this whole shit. You can tell that she's spinning her narrative with that. and claiming I said shit that I never said.
That's it. Okay, I'm gonna get off that subject. That has been handled,
your ass, Materna.
by the way. That has been handled. Okay, so we've talked about Blair in her little video about how she was, and I'm getting to the point. See, y'all got to understand that I came onto this social media whole circus dealing with these advocates, not even knowing who Jim Cropper was.
Liar.
But there were several other advocates I was dealing with. And yes, I have the proof, Mr. Cropper, that you were the one that made posts about me first.
No, I didn't.
We don't know that. We don't know that. Nobody knows that. But all we can do is give it to the proper authorities and let them figure it out. Just like all this advocacy stuff, which is, you know, the veterans advocacy, the there with these CPS advocates, there has been some information passed back and forth that they possibly can use information, private information. They could possibly be using private information off DD-214s and these children that are in foster care getting the information from their parents.
I've never seen a person's DD-214 that I've helped. Ever. Ever.
By telling them they can get their children back and selling it on the dark web. I do not know if that is true, but I'm sure law enforcement is on top of it. Okay, so we're going to just continue to listen to the voice clips that I have. And again, this was in preparation because, you know, he was in the court chat saying he was going to, you know, sign the affidavits against me. You know, remember that?
Well,
remember that whole court chat? We're gonna look at that too.
You can count on that.
Birds of a feather flock together is all I can tell you. Let's see what this is. Okay, y'all ready? We'll go back to that, and I'll end with that again because it is huge. And but let's continue to listen to these.
Link and invite people and everything else.
We don't want to hear that again. Same old. And he was so proud of it too, wasn't he? Oh, he was so proud of it. Makes me sick. Let's see what this one is.
Now, because you motherfuckers want to attack me. You motherfuckers
Listen.
want to attack my friends. You motherfuckers want to threaten my children.
Attack his children,
So you see,
is what he says.
that you have coming to you, you have earned.
Everything coming to us has been earned. Did y'all hear that? Well, this piece of crap is out talking about receiving porn, child porn over the internet.
No, he didn't.
What's happening? Me.
And talking about his children being attacked.
He's my friend. Now, because you motherfuckers want to attack me. You motherfuckers want to attack my friends. You motherfuckers want to threaten my children.
Threaten his children is what the liar says.
Everything that you have coming to you.
This is because Shauna Mune threatened to put out and dox the address of my ex-wife where my children live. And she specifically said just that twice.
You have earned. Remember that.
Everything you have coming to you guys, you've earned. Because, oh my goodness, his children have been threatened.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. Whatever. Act like he's some daddy. He can go. Oh, let's listen to this one. Let's listen to this guy. Let's listen to this piece of crap. Who can say whatever he wants when he wants. Yeah, lovely. We can say what we want. He'll take some fuck buddy little misdemeanor charge. He can say what he wants. Yeah, you can target select group of protected individuals. You can target whoever, children. You can target whoever you want. Isn't that right, Mr. Turner? And then claim victim. When I have never done anything to your children, but let's get to that. Okay, so they say that they only talk about other people's children when they've talked about theirs, and people better not whine about it and blah, 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 blah. Well, not only 3 times now, 3 times, NJ Turner has decided to put my children out on the internet. And several times it's been in ways where she gave identifying markers, meaning where my daughter was, what school she goes to, her name, my name, her age, and several other things. In that court chat, which, by the way, she didn't have to bring back out onto the internet. She didn't have to show my daughter's picture on the internet, but she just couldn't help herself because she had another opportunity. So go get Cray Cray. Go get Miss Cray Cray, who says, oh my goodness, the Turner's children have been targeted. Look, the Turner's children, nothing has happened to them except for what their parents' stupidity has done to them. That's it. That is it. And their parents want to make them victims just like they want to claim victim. Anytime you get on the internet and you have to say, try to excuse your child for not knowing what grade he's in, because, and you make the excuse that the school system doesn't know because we moved, instead of taking personal responsibility that you're a piece of shit mother and he wasn't in school, she sounds like a fool, an absolute fool. Because there are children that move all over the place. I guess that means all the military children that move every 2 years, they just don't know what grade they're in. They just get it confused. Oh, but I guess they had meningitis when they were 8 months old too. Not. She is lying to cover lies. And the more she lies, the more ridiculous she sounds. And they did not go picket the school about anything that happened to their son until she knew that I knew that that child was no longer in school again, and said it was important. So now they're going to twist it, manipulate it, and try to blame the school. It's pretty sick. It's absolutely disgusting. When all she has to do is send her child to school and teach him not to walk around with a video camera, that might help. But it's learned behavior. I mean, they can't help it. Okay, so, you know, just in case y'all didn't hear, while everybody's coming on, I'm back. But I'm going to play just these little clips real quick, like this one. It's pretty sick. It's absolutely disgusting. When all she has to do is send her child to school and teach him not to walk around with a video camera, that might help. But it's learned behavior. I mean, they can't help it. Okay, so, you know, so she decided to go out and put it out again. She decided to, and let's back up. I want anybody to tell me here, when have I ever put N.J. Turner's children out on the internet? When have I ever gone to anything that she had given me access to, like her Facebook page or anything like that, and put them out online to the public just because I thought I could? Oh, well, she thinks she can, and she did it a lot. And I heard her today talking about somebody. I mean, how ridiculous, first of all. Yes, Justin, you need to go back to the law books you were talking about. Because what you're claiming, identity theft, remember, you don't get to say things, it's public, and then turn around and claim someone stole your information off the internet. But what y'all participated in and what you covered up with the TLOs and all that, and then backtracked, yeah, you know, that's probably identity theft. But back to this, should I say, no, I don't even want to say that because that means disgusting. So never, ever, she said, I'll talk about your children if you talk to mine. Okay, when have I done that? But look, this is what they do. This is what they do. See that? This was her taking the opportunity again. This was her taking the opportunity again when she decided that she knew she was busted and that I had been given the court chat, that she was going to go ahead and put it out herself. So what she does is she takes that opportunity to take my beautiful daughter that she put in that chat for no other reason but try to claim that it was some other account and I was using her profile, her picture as her profile picture, which was stupid. The people didn't even look the same. And she tells everybody in that chat, including Mr. Cropper, who's collecting the people are sending him the vile things over the internet about children. So she gives Mr. Cropper that. Not only that, it has a picture of my son as a baby in the background that she's standing in front of. And
yet another accusation from, again, with her bullshit. I don't have a picture of her daughter. I don't give a fuck about her daughter. But again, we're pushing her fucking narrative.
And she didn't just do it once on this particular video. She's done it on others too. But on this particular video, she hovered over it and made sure it was seen. So there you have Miss Turner. And she says she only does it to people that do it to her. But these sick people that think it's okay to hold child porn on your computer.
Nope, not at all.
Do you really expect anything different from them? And look what she says. She even tells her name, shows it on the computer, and I'm showing it because it's already out there and her name's already been out there. And by the way, it's spelled wrong. But she wants to make sure she gives Mr. Cropper the right name to my daughter.
What the fuck is that say?
Yes, so that's what Miss Turner does. And it wasn't the first time, okay? That was not the first time. She had already done it. Not with that picture, but with another photo. She had already done it in another video and gave identifying factors of her school, her name, my name, and also put a 16-year-old friend of my daughter's out in that picture as well. Oh yeah, and of course she said she was going to hire someone on Craigslist to follow my college child around to videotape them. Okay, so and all of that has been turned over as well. So she can sit over there and think she doesn't do anything all she wants. Okay, but back to the court chat and our favorite creep. So remember how I said I showed Miss Blair's video and how they were crowd targeting me with the bar complaints? Well, in the court chat, let me show you what it says.
No, the crowd target is what you've been doing, bitch. The complaints for the bar are legitimate complaints against the shit you've done.
This was on August 27th. We're going to go through this. And it tells you exactly what they're doing. And they tried. They tried. They tried to lie. They tried to crowd target. And they tried to maliciously hurt me professionally. As that sick idiot's over there talking about how much child porn he just received over the internet.
Again, pornography never mentioned, let alone child porn, you fucking cunt.
So, I mean, I don't know what to tell y'all if y'all don't understand this. But, okay, so here is the court chat. And this is the first part of it. This is, remember how I said they all came together and said that I called CPS on Blair? And they said it over and over and over again and even got the whole six-pack involved. Here is Mr. Creep right here. Thank you for that. I'll add that to my file I'm compiling on her. Okay, the creep's compiling a file on me. But I would rather him compile a file on me than the children that he apparently is compiling files on.
Again, bullshit.
With vile things in your own words, creep. Yeah, I called you the pedophile first. And then you said it in your own words. You vile, sick, disgusting.
No, I didn't. You tried to convince people that I did, but I did not.
Person. Okay, so he says, thank you for that. I'll add that to my file I'm compiling on her. I heard Tammy Blair had someone show up at her house today. What happened? Okay. And NJ says, Tammy Blair just did a live feed on it. CPS came to her home today. And then she says, we were all on the phone with her when they showed up and listened to it all. It was Materna who called. Huh. Well, that's a lie. And it's actually two lies, because if it even happened and you were on the phone, no one said I did it and I didn't do it. Plus, the social workers would not have even told you that. So, you lying piece of trash, to try to crowd target and maliciously harass somebody and scheme behind the scenes. Remember, and this was when Mr. Crop was supposed to be off the internet. Remember? Okay.
I never claimed to be off the internet. I didn't say shit on Periscope for a month, and this bitch kept running her fucking mouth about her and all the rest of these fucking pieces of shit.
Then he says, I have no doubt. Do they know for sure it's her? Now, here we go. And then, yes. Oh, they know for sure I did that. And this was right before they all came out, all together, in sync, and said it over and over. And not only at that point was it Tammy Blair, then NJ put the twist on it to say I did it to her too. Oh, and her daughter. That I called CPS on her daughter. Okay, so then Mr. Creep, Mr. I'll take these vile pictures but I normally don't.
See how she keeps trying to spin this fucking narrative through this entire thing? She just keeps lying about this shit and then spinning it, trying to convince people that I said something about child pornography, which never was said.
Don't exploit children, and normally I turn it over to the FBI, but. Okay, so he says, then hopefully they can get her for false reporting and harassment. Okay, are y'all trying to set somebody up here? Y'all are some dumb idiots. But that's what they were doing. But this was the best shot at it, I guess.
Set her up. She does it.
All right, and then you have everything y'all have been hearing. Materna is using that she is an attorney and that she is GAL to push through with her calling. Then she proceeds to tell Anitra, you need to call your local CPS office and talk to them and give them a heads up. Okay, whatever. Well, first of all, Karen Materna didn't call. And second of all, y'all are some sick idiots. All right, so that's that. Okay? And so I wanted to show that just so y'all know everything you heard after that date was exactly what they said.
FYI, that green area where she's trying to say somebody said this or this, that would be Shauna Muniz saying all those things, but she conveniently leaves that part out.
Said in that chat. They spun the narrative around and said, I called, CPS showed up at Blair's house. I did it. Then come the bar complaints. Blair's pushing that. But yet she doesn't know me and she's not my client and I'm running my mouth in comments. But yet notify her if you need one because she has a stack of them. But then she doesn't really have the correct information because she calls it she said she's supposed to call somewhere after she turns that in and they told her to, and that's a flat out lie. Okay, so I just have this because I needed it, but I'll show it to you. This is other reports that have been filed on Mr. Cropper. How convenient. It was in my state as well, not by me. Imagine that. And that is a real police report.
Yes, this is from Dawn Graves, the drunk, raving lunatic. I openly admitted the fact I contacted her church because I was afraid that she was suicidal. Tried to contact her pastor to do an intervention, which never happened. So then I received screenshots from Valerie Clark that Dawn Graves had made a comment about being suicidal. So I waited 20 minutes for people to go ahead and tell me that she had changed what she said and everything else. Nobody did, so I contacted her police department and had a well checked on her. That's exactly what I did. So Dawn Graves, not McKenna. So Dawn Graves went down and filed her own little fucking police report, which is a bunch of bullshit. But that's what this is from. So again, spinning a narrative.
And there are several. Because you see, you don't get to just do this over and over and over again to people and think it's okay. It's kind of ironic that was in my same state. That was his false calling on another individual. And then also his doxing of a law enforcement agent.
Doxing of a law enforcement agent. No, that is. There's no doxing of a law enforcement agent. Dawn Graves' pastor happens to be a sheriff or a deputy or whatever it is. I put the phone number out to her church, which is on Facebook, wide open public for the world to see. So no police officer was doxed, Karen.
So, okay, let's see what else we got here. Did y'all understand what I was saying about the court chat and how that all came about and what they did? I hope I made that clear. You can go back and watch it. But again, I've had to get a bunch of stuff together. And so I thought I would share it because there's been a lot of talk about, oh my gosh, they don't do that. Oh, they're poor, pitiful children. Okay. And again, I'll say it again. Mr. I receive vile child pornography.
Never said that. But here we are again with this bullshit.
Over the internet, and I usually report it to the FBI, and I would never exploit a child, but, man, and the picketing people, that's all they have done. That is all they have done. Okay, and I'm just going to go in order, and some of this might not. It's just stuff that, but let's look at this and see. You'll see it right here. Oh, look, is Joanne here? Let me go back and show her something. Oh, Joanne, I'm so glad you decided to join us. Let me go back and show you something. Because you know those people over there that you support, that they never do anything to children. You know, they wouldn't do that, would they, Joanne? Never. And by the way, you've never heard me do anything to their children. Ever. But Miss Joanne, oh, Joanne, she says I'm a liar. Look, Joanne, who put that out? Huh? That would be my daughter, my 16-year-old beautiful daughter that your little friend, Miss Turner, decided to exploit over the internet, not once, not twice, but 3 times. And by the way, I marked her face out. Her face was not marked out and has not been marked out. And she proceeded to say her school name, my name, her name, and she can very easily be found with the information your little buddy gave her. Oh, after I told her, no, listen to that video, Joanne. Do you want me to play it for you? Because what I said was, I don't want anything of the children in that video. And no, this was not after that, by the way. But I said specifically on that video, when I didn't even know her children were even there, I don't want anything of children. Go back and listen to it. But you see, she twisted your little warped mind. You deal with that. You're probably the one that sent her the $200 when I wouldn't. Dumb bitch. File a bar complaint. Because do you see my daughter on this screen when you're over there screaming that your little buddy doesn't do this to children? When we just listened to Mr. Cropper talk about child porn being sent to him on his computer.
No, we did not. Yet again. See how many times she pushes that. Try to get people fucking convinced that people have sent me and I have child pornography. She keeps saying it over and over and over and over again. Trying to get people to say, well, hey, that's not what I heard, but hey, you're saying it. So then I start hearing things. This bitch is, look, again, over and over again, a bunch of lies pushing that shit.
But normally he would turn it over to the FBI. Don't come over here and run your mouth with me, Joanne. Because again, She didn't mark out the face, and this was not the first time, but the third time. And then she wants to put it in a group chat with that creep so that he can stare at it.
Bitch, I don't give a fuck about your kid.
Right. She never asked for a picture. I'm about to get to that. Joanne, I hope you hang around so you can see exactly what she shared of Cropper's kids. But yeah, so don't come over here, Joanne, and talk about that when I have never put her children out on the internet, ever. Nor would I would receive vile child pornography on my computer and solicit it from several people in his own words.
Never solicited from any fucking body anything. Never said child pornography, you lying fucking cunt.
And but, usually turn it over to the FBI. But, what? And Joanne, you just missed a little court chat about your little buddy Blair who lied. And it's all documented, all of it. I did not call CPS on Blair, and I did not call CPS on NJ. And then we heard Mr. Cropper talk about his children are being threatened. Really?
Yes, they were. Shauna threatened to dox where my ex-wife lives, where my children live, specifically twice in her video. Yes, that's exactly what the fuck I said.
Mr. Creep, you're over there licking, being best friends with people that put my daughter out on the internet 3 times with her name, with her age, with her school, and you're over there bitching and acting like you're somebody in this.
For the record, I've never put anybody's kid's picture out, period.
And then you want to run your mouth about you receiving that vile child pornography?
No pornography at all was mentioned, let alone child pornography. You fucking dirty cunt.
Over the internet? Okay. I've got to finish this. Yeah, so Joanne can, stupid. I hope she did give NJ the $200. Okay. Oh, this is just something now where, yes, he wants to be relevant, where he was relevant enough to now, I guess he's going to be like Hillary and start washing his servers or some crap. But don't worry. It doesn't work. Creep.
Cunt.
So yeah, I called you a pedophile, and guess what? There was just proof that you're receiving vile pictures of children or vile some type of children pornography over the
Again, never mention pornography or child pornography. In fact, tonight I put out the video of all the pictures that your good buddy Nisa Ing had saved. So again, more lies, twisting bullshit to try and crowd target me. Again.
The internet to your computer. Okay, let's get to another subject because I got to get through this. Let's talk about Lisa Key, because apparently she decided to show up in my inbox on, I don't know the day, August 15th. Now y'all can raise your hands. Have you ever heard me say her name? Ever? No. But yet she wanted to show up in my inbox on August the 15th and say this. And yeah, I did say I didn't know who she was, and I still don't know who she is, and I don't care who she is. But these are these people. She sends me this. Oops. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oops. I can't do that, guys, because those kids are there. I'm sorry.
You already did it now.
I'm just going to read it. I'm not going to show
Right
those
now.
kids. I didn't know she had kids as her profile picture. Let me just read it. So you said the other day in your live you didn't know who I was, even though I stated who I was. Yet you have the nerve to talk crap in a message about me with NJ? Whatever. Who the fuck do you think you are? These are these nice people. Who died and left you the moral police? I don't give a crap who you are, nor what you do for a living. Keep my name out of your mouth. I've not said a thing about you or to you. Until now, when I want your opinion, I will summons you. Until then, shut the fuck up. Okay, do you see the theme with this trash? Oh my gosh, don't say anything or you know, I mean, it's just absolutely insane. Insanity. Absolute insanity. Okay, let's keep going. That was just something I had, so I showed it. Okay, we showed the police report. Okay, now we're gonna, I'm not gonna show that just for time's sake. That's just NJ telling me that Cropper sent the cops to Dawn's house. And that Blair admitted her granddaughter's threat towards Dawn. Oh, let's look at this. Remember, they don't do anything. They don't do anything, right? Nothing. Well, I'm just going to show this real quick, but this was NJ's little attempt to play like she was turning the creep in. I don't know if you can see it, but that is her email. That is from the officer, where she sent videos, and he says, if you send it, I'll get it and I'll use it and send it and press harassment charges. Oh, that would be NJ. But guess what? It never happened. It was just her trying to make everybody think that she was against Cropper, because it never happened. Well, we've got enough stuff now. And this was it. And I don't really care about what shows on this. I spoke, this was July 24th. I spoke with the cops about Cropper today. He's about to be taken care of. The officer is sending shit to the prosecutor. That's right. NJ wasn't against it because it never happened. She made it so that he couldn't see the videos she sent. She just wanted to act like it happened. And then she says, I say, WTF, what? Call me. Okay, now if I was going after Cropper, don't you and if I knew about it, would I have said, what the fuck, call me? Okay, but more interesting, look at what she puts right here. She talked to the police department, then look who she was on the phone with for 58 minutes after that. Oh, that would be Miss Blair. That would be Miss Blair. I guess she was trying to prove to me she called the police department. And
Jesus Christ, firefighter here.
But then she talks to Miss Blair for 58 minutes. So I'm sure they could get all their stories straight, her and Cropper and Blair. Oh, and remember how NJ and Cropper said that NJ was saying that I was trying to get all this information on Cropper from her, and it was all about me trying to get all this information from her. Well, she sends me this. Oh, and she said that I wanted his information to send a cease and desist. Well, what does that say? I need a cease and desist on Tracy, Cropper, Marty, Stewart, Gina, and Shauna. That was on June 30th. What did I say? They won't stop with a cease and desist letter. I was being funny. She used what I said to her to try to come out here and tell y'all that I wanted all this information to send a cease and desist. Well, then I said I was being funny. It would not be a real cease and desist letter like that. Laughing out loud. And she says, nope, they will never stop. Apparently not even with a protective order either. But she was asking me for one. Did I give her one? Hell no. And then, wait till you see her ask for, look at the next one. Look at this one. On July 26th, she's trying to, so that she could have it, so she could, make all these lies up about me. I need Cropper's address and birthday if we can find it. I want everybody to look and see what I said after that. I went to bed at like 7. I have to catch up. I didn't even address that comment.
You didn't scroll down, did you?
Now, if I would have been after Cropper, would have said, oh, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. No. Yeah, and she doesn't ask anyone for anything. Yeah, she would have asked Cropper for it, but she was seeing if I had it so she could tell Cropper. And I don't have it. I don't care.
Bitch, you do have it. You fucking doxed me.
But what was so funny is the public court case had his address on it that she put out, the appellate case. But see how she was asking me for it? I saw straight through that bitch. Okay.
You're so full of shit, bitch.
Oh, and then I have to share this with y'all. Look what Miss NJ sent me. Since all this has happened, look what Miss NJ sent me. Oh, look. She made a group chat and tried to be cute. Look who it says that's created it. So that she could get me a message, I guess. She created a group chat, put me in it, sent this, and then took herself out of it. Oh no, I don't think she ever took herself out of it. But she wanted to get me a message. Isn't that sweet of her? Okay. Okay, I hope the creep is watching now. I'm sure he is. You know how he accused me of stalking his children, his family. I wanted all this information. NJ told you on Cropper. Oh, look who put the creeps, part of the creeps family in here, and I didn't block out his children on their Facebook page. So I didn't I'm not going to show y'all that one, but here's one of them. This would be NJ Turner putting this here. Oh, she doesn't stalk much, does she? And she also put Cropper's children there. So there's that. Okay, there's two things. The reason, and Shauna, I'm glad you're in here because when I was looking through this stuff, this was a screenshot from another chat that NJ was in that she put in the messages with me. And it was a group called Video Links Only, is what it says. But she put this in here. And it was twofold. The reason I wanted y'all to see this is because this Jody person, who I don't even know, they're in here. Look, Miss Blair's in there. Look, talking about, so that video that Shauna was in with that guy, she said she was raped when she was 14 years old, just kind of threw it out there. And most women that have been raped don't talk about it openly like that in front of a lot of people and a lot of strangers. Okay, so this Jody girl's in there, talking about, her information. But what was really interesting, because this came from NJ, right? Look what's up here at the top. Look. That was behind what she was on her phone. Look, it's her little spy fly. Look at that. her little spy fly was open. Oh, but she doesn't do that. She doesn't do that. And only people give her information. You know, she doesn't do that. Okay, and this is how they set me up. This is how NJ set me up to try to say that I called them Cropper's disability. Look at her right here. Oh, that's JoJo Cam. Oh, good. JoJo Cam. JoJo Cam. JoJo Cam in there talking about another woman. But look at NJ right here. July 27th. He fucked himself with disability in this video. Go watch. Okay, again, she's trying to get me, although she said that she was doing it. I never did it. Don't care to do it. Don't give a shit if he's disabled or not disabled. Could care less. But that's her doing that. And then here she is again. Notice he's now doing his videos in the dark. So disability can't catch him moving around. Fraud. This was right before the cease and desist. Judy, yeah, I was talking shit about you. Judy knows. I said Judy knows better, and I made it clear about the bullshit with Dawn here. Cropper got scared, laughing out loud. A lot of my stuff was laughing out loud, by the way. And then she goes on to say she needs to cease and desist. Okay, everybody pay attention. On August the 8th, look at what NJ Turner says to me. On August the 8th, now, what was that date? That was the truce date. The truce date. I get this. I'd record Cropper because he will definitely be recording you so he can't spin shit later. The truce day. Oh, saw straight through that too. Okay. Now, what we're going to do, we don't want to listen to that right now, is, because I have one thing that I didn't see that I really want to show. You know how NJ was on here running her mouth with Mr. Creep, talking about what happened when I contacted her and I wanted all this stuff. I wanted her to do all these things. Remember? And that's where the whole Cajun Navy thing came in. Well, yeah, I sent NJ a message and told her, and it was not the Cajun Navy. It was not even that group. It was another group that was a spinoff from them. But I have to tell you, it didn't quite happen like that, NJ. Why don't you show the whole thing? Why don't you show your response? Because you can't. Because you see, if you showed that, you would be a liar. So, hold on. I got to find. So this is the very first contact, I think it was the very first message response she sent me. Let me find it. Those are all videos. Let me find that response. Lisa Key's dumb self. Okay. I know I put that in here because I had to. Oh, wait, I forgot to show y'all this. Remember on when I played the Belair, you know, let's just say I didn't do anything to this woman, and here's the bar complaint, and then they told me to call the state agency. And y'all want to see some crowd targeting? Look at this. Look at this. With my bar complaint showing. With the bar complaint showing. And then she says, anybody that wants one, let me know. Look what Miss Turner says right here. Now, keep in mind the group chat, you know, the court chat. Mass mail it to everyone. Complaint forms for all. Yeah, I'm going to play that again, Matt, so you can hear that. You didn't hear that. And that's probably the most important thing on here. So let's go ahead and, oh, yes, you did. Mass mail it to everyone. Complaint forms for all. But no, who does this? Who does this? Oh, she's such a little victim. Look at that. She ain't a victim of shit. Okay. All right. For whoever was not in here, let's go back to that. I was looking for the very first. Oh, and here's this. She says, I say what I want and I do what I want when I want. That sounds like some stupid talk, doesn't it? I say what I want and I do what I want when I want. Stomp your feet with me, say that. Are you going to lay down and pitch a fit too, or are you going to have Justin Pickett? Which one? Oh, and whoever this is up here, Miss Texas Snow Bunny, and keep trying crying babies. Why don't you come over here and watch whose daughter they really targeted? How much do that? You can. I'll leave this video up. You can watch that. Okay, Matt, you have not heard this, so let's go back and see if I can. We'll just end with that, and I will find the first correspondence. And that's just, look, guys, this is just like a little bitty, tiny portion, because I didn't show you the first two times she put the kids out, what she did, but yet she wants to get on here and try to tell everybody that it was, she only does this to people that do this to her first. Remember? Whatever. Okay. All right, we're going to go get that cropper. One. And that, you know, don't forget, you know, the ones I've already played with Blair saying it's time to contact people's jobs. She's the FBI, she's the GBI, she's the CIA. She can find out anything on anybody. Okay, and also, you know, when your car gets towed because it doesn't have the proper registration and tags, I really don't think it's appropriate for you to get on social media and talk about anybody else being broke or poor for not having tags. But by the way, how'd you know that if you didn't dig into her life? We knew that because it was all over the freaking public airways. Okay, I'm looking for that video. I'm gonna have to save that in another place. If I can see the time on it, I'll know which one it is.
You were asked by me, and
Matt, did you hear this? Listen.
I asked you at that point. You're like, I just want somebody to come on. But you never show shit. You just run your fucking mouth. You make fucking excuses. You make shit up, and you fucking run with it. Show where you were even fucking touched, let alone assaulted. Or show where your daddy didn't fucking touch you in the fucking poop shoe. Because that's all you keep claiming. link and invite people and everything else.
Here
You
it
guys can
is.
share this one too if you'd like to give everybody kind of a heads up. Ever exploit a kid like that? That kind of shit I would report right to the fucking FBI.
He'd report that right to the FBI.
There's no but stuff that I've been sent.
The stuff that he's been
I've
sent
been sent is absolutely fucking vile.
is vile.
And again, this person was called out for those pictures and stuff.
Cropper himself talking about the vile
link and invite people and everything else. And you guys can share this one too if you'd like to give everybody kind of a heads up.
But he usually report it to
that kind of
the
shit
FBI.
Right to the fucking FBI.
But
I mean, there's no fucking question. There's no but stuff that I've been sent. The stuff that I've been sent is absolutely fucking vile. And again, this person was called out for those pictures and stuff that they're posting all over the place. So let's watch them scramble like little rats. Okay? So we're going to say 8 p.m. East.
Yeah, that would be
link and invite people and everything
that
else.
would be Mr. Cropper. Vile, receiving that vile stuff
You were asked
over the internet.
Your good buddy Nisa Ing shared it on her page on the internet.
Oh, and let's listen to this one again. This would be Miss Turner.
Maybe Jack should have got his fat ass off because he spends time with his father and they play ball together. My son knows balls don't belong in your ass, balls don't belong in your mouth.
Let's target a whole protected part of. I mean, it's hate speech nonstop. She's a victim, guys. She's a victim. She's a victim.
You were asked by me, and I showed that the other night. I asked you at that point, you were like, I just want somebody to come on.
Again, this is where she was talking about Columbine. I said, give me proof, and I'll fucking have her back for it. She never did it. But here's Karen Materna splicing shit together, trying to make me fucking look bad.
I don't know if you were even fucking assaulted or not.
Mr. Advocate right here.
You don't even know what to fucking believe. Oh, Princess Snowflake, Queen Columbine. Look at you go over there.
This is an advocate.
God. First of all, I never said your dad fucked you in your ass, you fucking stupid twat waffle. Never did I say your daddy stuck you in your booty hole. Never happened. But see, you want to keep lumping me in to things that
disgusting piece of crap.
Link and invite people and
here he is
getting
the vile stuff he's going to use to prove pornography on his computer.
And again, the words pornography never came out. Again, more lies and bullshit narrative.
There's no fucking
but he normally reported.
But stuff that I've been sent is absolutely fucking vile. And again, this person.
Yes, y'all heard it right here. That dumb idiot just admitted to receiving vile stuff he's using to prove that somebody is a pedophile on his computer by several people. Oh, but I guess it's okay. Why? Because, like somebody said, maybe it's password protected. Yeah, well, whatever's on his computer is about to be, because you don't go out and say stuff like that and, People don't take a look.
They can take a look, but you've made a fucking false report.
And then,
What did you say?
And then here we have right here, we'll show it one more time. It wasn't the first time. It wasn't the second time. But no, she only does this to people that does it. They do it to her. And it doesn't matter if it's public or not. You don't exploit children over the internet by putting out their pictures and identifying factors. I think I've said that before. But, you know, the Turners think that it's okay. It's okay. And maybe they can understand this, just maybe. Well, they probably can't because their children don't go to school. But even at school, you have to sign something for them to use your child's image or anything else to go out online. And you know why? Because it's not their decision. It is a parental decision. These pictures, these things, these identifying markers of children are not considered public information. Because as a society, we are supposed to protect children and their identity and their whereabouts and everything else about them. So the Turners, when you're whining and crying, you're the ones that are putting your children out on the internet. And you're the ones that also on your YouTube, and I would suggest you take it off, have a whole bunch of little children running around exploiting them online as well in that video at a football game. I don't think you got permission from all those parents. You see, most people know this information and they have enough common decency not to do it. So it doesn't become an issue very often. But you don't get to just run around and videotape whoever's children you want to and put them out on the internet, whether you're making a point or not.
You're a fucking idiot.
That's not how it works. You do not have their permission. And you want to get on here and talk about identity theft when you're taking people's most prized possession, their children, and putting their identity out on the internet. And not only their identity with mine, her school, again, her school, her name, my name, and several other identifying markers. Not your place. Ever. I don't care how mad you are at somebody or how you feel. You don't do that to children. Because if somebody wanted to get or take or solicit my daughter, now it's out of my control. Not to mention the sick wackos they're using her photo to do God knows what with. You don't get to decide that, NJ. So let's not talk about crimes. Let's not talk about being a victim, NJ. And let's not talk about going up to the school and picketing and making a fool out of yourself and your children to try to cover your own ass because you're not providing an education for the youngest. It's not the school's fault. Take responsibility for your own actions. It's not your son's fault that he didn't know what grade he was supposed to be in. And when you lied on the internet and said he was homecoming king, then you twist, manipulate, and spin and try to blame your son by saying he was confused and didn't know what grade he was in. That is a pretty sick mother to do that, to try to cover your own lies. You exploit your children just as quick and just as fast as you exploit everyone else's. And that's just how the cookie crumbles. And Justin and that threat that he made to Tracy Eric online was just about the most disgusting bunch of crap. Yeah, and it was a threat. You know, he likes to think he can throw these little words in there, you know, like if it were to happen or if it were to, you know, whatever. And it's not going to work. It's not going to work for everybody. And they get bigger and bolder all the time. You got Mr. Creep over there talking about what vile stuff that he's going to prove somebody's a pedophile was sent to him from several people.
I never even said several. On top of everything else.
I don't know. They're saying they're all threatened all the time. You know, they're all threatened. And let me talk about the YouTube videos because they're public and I can talk about them. That small child, all he wanted to do was run around and she kept making him stay right there. And I just want to say this. If these two grown individuals would have walked into that football game, sat down and enjoyed the game and enjoyed watching their son, nothing would have ever happened. But they have to have video, you know, phones in everybody's faces. And then you can hear her say, I mean, it was so clear. I mean, you could see it so clear. Now, keep your calm. Like, the police are coming. Keep your calm because we got to keep our sham up. This wasn't our fault. If they had gone into that stadium, sat down, watched the game, let their other son enjoy the game, play with friends, and kept their cameras out of people's faces and didn't try to do what they do everywhere they go, nothing ever would have happened. And now they try to use it all as an excuse as to why their child cannot be educated. But let me say this. Even if you choose not to send your child to a certain school, it does not give you the right to just not educate them. You have a choice that you can withdraw your child and send them to another school or do something different, but you can't just do nothing. So your little scam and your plot and your planning and your picketing doesn't cover your ass for not educating your child. So give it up. Because you still have a responsibility to have that child in school. No matter what you claim the school did. You don't get a free pass like you did for 3 years? So the oldest didn't even know what grade he was in. He might have been homecoming king, might not have. Or was that true, or were you just blaming him because you lied? We don't know. But either way, you're a piece of crap mother. So, and you probably should have thought twice before you decided to put my children out on the internet like you do everybody else's. But you went a little further with, like I said, name, school, and other things. And she is a minor. And that is taken very seriously because, like I said, No one has the right to make those decisions about my daughter except for me, whether or not I want to put anything out on the internet. So, anyway, what else y'all got? I did want to show y'all that first thing, but I can't find it. And I know it's on here. I know it is. I want to show you the first where she says she has investigators. NJ says she has investigators, but she wants to lie to y'all and tell y'all that I did this big, I wanted her to do all this stuff. She said she had investigators and she had investigators and that she would never reveal identity and her investigators could find anything. That's what she said in our first conversation. She is a lying, scamming piece of trash. So nice try. Crowd target. Y'all are the only ones that do that. That's it. Just y'all. I'll have to give that to somebody else. All right. Does anybody have anything they want to say? I'm sure the creep will be screaming in the computer all night long. Our first conversation. She is a lying, scamming piece of trash. So nice try. Crowd target. Y'all are the only ones that do that. That's it. Just y'all. I'll have to give that to somebody else. All right. Does anybody have anything they want to say? I'm sure the creep will be screaming in the computer all night long. Yeah, you're exactly right, Christina. There is he cannot have that. He cannot have those images for any reason that he claims to be vile and he would normally send straight to the FBI, but. And it's yet to be seen, but it will be found out, I'm sure, if he solicited them.
Nope.
And where they came from and how much he has.
And I'm not a wanted man.
Okay, Sucky, you said, hold on, what did you show? What were you talking about? I didn't see that. I showed a lot, which is just like a little bitty bit. But when you do what these people have done, let me see. The picture, you mean my daughters? That she put out. This was, I think, the third time.
Marietta, your daughter's a fucking.
Okay, hold on.
This is Marietta Kenny's daughter.
I blocked out the face. I blocked out her face.
Something or
She didn't, nor my son's baby picture in the back. I'll show this one more time and I got to go. Right here. That's my oldest baby picture in the back. That's a portrait that was on the wall, but no, that's it. And that was a couple times that she had,
You
you
wish.
know, everybody saw the first one. And not to mention when she did the obituaries and decided to dox all their cousins and all their relatives, and which gave more identifying information for my children. And she thinks it's perfectly fine, so let her think that. But y'all don't think for 1 minute that's not what she does. She'll do it to anybody. She does it to her own, and then claims other people. And she does it to the strangers at the ball game. It's all over YouTube. There's little babies running around, toddlers running around. And she did not even try not to show those children on the internet. She was more concerned with making sure she built a case, kind of like they did in this court case. Chat. They're professionals at it. They want to hit the lottery big. Well, they're going to hit it right into the freaking big house. Because you do not mess around with other people's children like they have. Then you got Ding Dong over there talking about how much he's gotten on his computer. He's so lovely, isn't he? This might have been one of my favorite. This is funny. This is funny to listen to. Listen to this idiot. Listen. I got to hear it one more time.
Because she likes to be all in the comments.
Because she says it right here. This is why she's crowd targeting me, her and NJ and Cropper. And because what? This is why she's passing out bar complaints, people. Listen. In her own words. As she tries.
Because she likes to be all in the comments. She likes to be all up in the comments. And she can't seem to just leave me alone, keep running her mouth, even after
Yeah. She
can't seem to just leave me alone and keep running her mouth, even after I had said anything to her. And she's been
and she doesn't know me. I've been the aggressor as she accuses me of calling CPS on her children.
Said anything to her.
Oh no, nothing.
So I just want her to know I'm not going to hide anything from her. I'm going to show her exactly what I'm going to do.
Oh, you so bad.
Show her exactly what I'm going to do.
Oh my God, what trash.
I'm going to show her.
She going to send it to the state,
So she knows I'm not.
She going to send it, what she said, the state, they told her to.
I'm not. She can't seem to just leave me alone and keep running her mouth, even after I had said anything to her. And she's been the aggressor the entire time. And
oh, it sounds so good, doesn't it?
I haven't sought this lady out. I haven't said anything to her.
Oh, I haven't sought this lady out. I just decided that I was going to take her profession and accuse her of falsely filing a, they are saying that I called the FBI and told them the fat crybaby has child porn on his computer. No, what I said.
And again, I have no child pornography, period. The word pornography never came out, let alone child pornography.
Was I played his own words and said that he said that he normally would call the FBI, but is what he said. He has it, and it's vile. So No, I didn't say I called the FBI. They need to open their ears.
But again, no mention of
But
fucking.
has it gone where it needs to go as far as I'm concerned? Yes. Because you don't get on the internet and talk about what you've been received that's vile to try to prove someone's a pedophile, and then it was sent from several people. But oh, I forgot. He can he can he can do that, I guess, if it's password protected or something, right? He can hold that on his computer.
So where's this password protected shit? This came from fucking Marietta's daughter running her mouth making a comment. Never was there any fucking thing on here about any kind of pornography, period, little child pornography. Look how many times through this whole video this bitch has tried to push this fucking narrative.
He said it himself. I didn't say it. So they can spin it and twist it any way they want to. Do we want to hear it one more time? Let's listen one more time since they're saying that. Let's listen to what he says one more time and what I said. I said I would if it was sent to me. You're damn right I'd call the FBI. He even says he would do it. But this time, I don't know why he maybe because he solicited it himself to try to prove something. I don't know. Doesn't
Lynn
matter.
can invite people and everything else.
Here it
you guys
is.
can share this one too if you'd like to give everybody kind of a heads up.
And share.
Exploit a kid like that. That kind of shit I would report right.
That kind of shit he would report to the FBI.
There's no but stuff that I've been sent.
The stuff he's been sent.
Stuff that I've been sent is absolutely fucking vile.
Is absolutely fucking vile.
Again, this person was called out.
Yeah, that's what he said. So yeah, he's the one that got on the internet and said he was sent this stuff that was absolutely fucking vile.
People and everything else. You guys can share this one too.
So if he was sent it, then it is on his computer. But apparently he thinks that's okay because what he didn't like, it's got some kind of special Blair, GBI, FBI password on it, so he gets to do it. No. Okay, guys, I got to go. I've been on here long enough. Now they will be on all weekend. But I showed nothing that wasn't their own words and the truth.
Yes, you did, you lying, manipulative cunt. Claiming I said I had child pornography, which I didn't fucking say. Trying to have these other motherfuckers calling on me.
So there you have it. That's your people that only never, ever, ever do anything to anybody's children. And never, unless they get, it's done to them, which, by the way, not okay. But that's their mentality. Then you heard that vile piece of crap talking about judging somebody and calling them a liar about a sexual assault. Now, can you imagine if we got on here and started talking about somebody that they claim has had a sexual assault and it was a lie? And
you fucking did. You made 3-hour scopes about Amy Lynn. You fucking manipulative cunt.
and said that kind of vile stuff to that person. Whew.
You fucking did. All of you.
You know, but that's what they do. And then we heard her target an entire protected class, and she thinks it's covered under freedom of speech. But these are your constitutionalists. These are your patriots. That's your Mr. Patriot that's going to speak. Yeah. But I'm just adding that to my on stage. It will be blasting when he talks. I promise. And if one of their militia security wants to put their hands on me, like they said they were going to do in that video, I don't think so. Just saying. Because I don't know what they think that they are law enforcement or anything, except for a bunch of people that think they can put their hands on people, I guess. Because they have a permit in Washington that allows them to do that. I mean, they've lost their minds, which completely negates what they're trying to do to peacefully assemble, but yet they're going to have people that will put their hands on people. Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense.
Generally speaking, I'm not one to kind of wait around for.
Yeah, they all think they're above the law. They're constitutionalists. They know the law. They can do what they want, when they want, where they want, and say what they want. Isn't that what NJ said? Something to that effect. So, all right. Anything else? The wrecking is coming soon. I don't know what's wrecking. I don't know. All right, guys. I gotta run. It is homecoming. I got things I gotta do. But I will check back. Y'all have a good night and have a great weekend. But I'm sure we'll talk before then. Somebody get the Turner some Dr. Pepper and some cigarettes. No, don't. Maybe they ran out. Maybe their commodity from Choctaw Nation doesn't come until next week. That would suck for them, wouldn't it? All right. Talk to y'all later. Bye.